Jill Sobule, trailblazing voice behind I Kissed a Girl, dies at 66 in house fire. Cause of death and last words shake fans worldwide. Woodbury, Minnesota, May 1st, 25. A quiet night turned tragic. What began as a normal night in Woodbury ended in heartbreak. Jill Sobule, the fearless singer-songwriter best known for her 1995 hit I Kissed a Girl, decades before it became pop culture mainstream, has died following a devastating house fire. The artist was found by emergency responders early Thursday morning, already succumbed to smoke inhalation, according to the Ramsey County Medical Examiner. She was 66. Her final words, haunting and poetic. As confirmed by her manager, Sobule had sent one final voice memo just hours before the fire, one that fans are now calling eerily prophetic. In it, she mused, "If a song is the last thing I ever give, let it be honest. Let it be mine." Those words now ring through the music community like an unintentional goodbye, a deeply personal send-off from an artist who always wore her truth like armor. The fire's details. Authorities responded to reports of smoke around 2:12 a.m. Neighbors noted the strong smell of burning plastic and an orange glow from Sobule's lower level. Her home studio, reportedly filled with analog gear and vintage amps, is believed to be where the fire started. The cause has been traced to faulty wiring in an old reel-to-reel tape recorder she had refused to replace, telling friends, "New tech can't capture soul." Despite rapid emergency response, fire crews were unable to reach her in time. A voice ahead of its time, in a pre-viral era, Jill Sobule dared to write songs about queer love, self-doubt, awkward adolescence, politics, and mental health, often years before mainstream media would catch on. Her 1995 breakout hit I Kissed a Girl wasn't candy-coated or provocative for shock value. It was raw, tender, and fearless. "She made space for all of us weird kids," tweeted singer Phoebe Bridgers. "She was punk rock in a folk dress." Beyond the hit. While I Kissed a Girl introduced her to the world, Sobule never chased trends. Her music remained intimate, eclectic, and genre-defiant. With albums like Happy Town, Underdog Victorious, and California Years, she carved a path outside of the machine, often self-producing or crowdfunding her records. She once told NPR, "I'll take 100 loyal listeners over 1,000,000 distracted ones any day." She appeared on TED stages, collaborated with comic book artists, taught songwriting in prisons, and wrote musical theater that tackled everything from adolescence to anti-Semitism. Her 2021 off-Broadway show, 7th Grade, was hailed as introspective brilliance. The industry responds. As word of her passing spread, tributes poured in from legends and newcomers alike. She was a real one. Brave, quirky, full of heart. Rufus Wainwright, one of our finest songwriters, this is crushing. Brandi Carlile, she made it easier for all of us. Elton John, an iconoclast, an original. A loss. Her final project, an unreleased album. Just last month, Sobule had announced via Substack that she was putting the finishing touches on an acoustic concept album titled Exit Music. The album reportedly focuses on themes of mortality, memory, and saying goodbye. Her team confirmed that the masters are intact and a posthumous release is being planned. One of the tracks, Smoke Signals, was the last thing she recorded. A life in lyrics, Jill Sobule wasn't after stardom. She was after truth. And through a career that included 14 albums, dozens of TV and film placements, and thousands of shows in bookstores, clubs, and basements, she gave us just that. Her humor was sharp. Her vulnerability was fearless. Her storytelling? Unmatched. She was often described as Leonard Cohen with a sense of humor, or the folk Patti Smith. But in truth, Jill was Jill. There was no one else like her. Final goodbye. According to her sister, Sobule had left instructions for a funeral playlist. All original songs, no slow piano covers. She requested donations be made to LGBTQ+ youth centers and that nobody wears black unless it's vinyl or sparkly. A public memorial concert is in the works, with proceeds going toward queer artist grants in her name. Jill Sobule's impact lives on. From fan tributes on TikTok to Sobule Saturdays on indie radio stations, her influence is undeniable. Her lyrics are taught in high school poetry units. Her music lives on in every artist who dares to be both vulnerable and loud. As her longtime friend said best, Jill didn't just make music, She made truth less scary. Rest in melody, Jill. Jill Sobule, folk rocker, lyricist, provocateur, and cultural pioneer, may be gone, but her chords still strum through the world she helped shape. She didn't just kiss a girl, she kissed conformity goodbye. Jill Sobule, I Kissed a Girl, LGBTQ legend, folk icon, rest in melody, final words, gone too soon, indie music forever, trailblazer, exit music.